Rise and shine, hustlers, it's time to rise and grind. Today, we're asking California real estate investors what's the biggest mistake that they made and what they learned from it. They had some amazing answers that you gotta hear, so sit back, relax, and let's hop into the video.
My name's Cameron Masters. I'm an engineer by day and an aspiring real estate investor.
Our question today is, what's your biggest mistake and what'd you learn from it?
Biggest mistake. You know what? I'll go to our short-term rental. We spent a ton of money on redoing a bathroom and didn't realize that people don't care about the bathroom in some of these environments. They want an outdoor space that everyone can have fun in, and we could have moved that $8,000 and spent about $6,000 in the backyard and had a much better short-term rental.
My name is Nicole Masters. I'm a full-time real estate agent and investor.
Our question today is, what's your biggest mistake and what'd you learn from it?
When we first bought our house hack, which we've owned for 2 years now, we bought a 6-bedroom house, and I did not think that anyone would want to rent our bedrooms. So I would say that my biggest mistake was not believing in myself and our capabilities, what we could provide. So I did not hold myself to standards that I originally thought I was going to when looking for roommates, because I became desperate before actually trying to seek out roommates, which, by the way, you can totally rent out rooms. It's super easy, way easier than you think. And I learned that the hard way.
Hi, my name is Ian Dietler with Golden Crown Investments. I do fix and flipping and other real estate investing, wholesaling, just anything real estate investing.
Our question today is, what's your biggest mistake and what'd you learn from it?
I think my biggest mistake has been not getting more real estate, kind of letting fear get in the way of purchasing more properties and buying more rentals. So moving forward, I've kind of adjusted my investment strategy to where I can buy more and more rental properties and hold them for longer to create cash flow.
My name is Shahbaz. I'm a mortgage loan officer. I've been doing it for 10 years. I'm also an investor here in California.
Well, our question today is, what's your biggest mistake and what'd you learn from it?
My biggest mistake was probably not start sooner and take more risk in real estate. I mean, I've been investing for 10 years now, and I feel like if I would have started earlier, I could have done a lot more. I could have been further down the line.
My name is Eric Tate. As of now, I'm a full-time real estate investor. Just left my job.
What's your biggest mistake and what'd you learn from it?
Delaying the following your dream. Like, I've been in the corporate world for like 35 years, right? It's just a grind, and wasn't anything I wanted to do. And real estate's always been a passion, and I've always wanted to leave. But just, one more house or another year of the bonus or whatever, right? And I had an opportunity now to take a severance package and go. And my wife's still working, so it's a great opportunity. Finally taking the leap, and I would just wish I would have done that a long time ago, because I think the job was holding me back, and now I'm free to really follow the dream and make a future. So I'm excited.
My name's Mitch Craighead. I'm a real estate investor. I specialize in off-market acquisitions, fix and flip, and a few other exit strategies related to wholesale and real estate acquisitions.
So what's your biggest mistake that you've made and what'd you learn?
My biggest mistake that I've made, and what did I learn? I've taken a lot of advice from a lot of people, but some of the most important advice that I didn't take is some of what I regret most. And most of that is legal advice that I haven't taken. So as I've grown my business to where I'd like to be, I'm not quite there just yet. And I think once I reach that, I'll want to be in another place. But the mishaps and the miscues that I've kind of self-identified along the way typically have been where I found myself in potential legal trouble. And not necessarily because it's costly at the time, but the potential cost of those things and the distraction level of them has been a time suck for me. In short, legal stuff is an area of focus moving forward.
Hey, turn around, cutie. Oh, it's on the side.
My name is Sergey. I'm an investor. I'm an agent as well. Fix and flip, buy and hold, Airbnbs, out-of-state investing, and local here.
Our question today is, what's the biggest mistake that you've made and what did you learn from it?
The biggest mistake I'd say is not getting into real estate sooner and going too slow, meaning being too careful and going through one property a year instead of doing maybe 2-3 a year. So I could have done more faster. But again, I see it as a mistake in the sense that I was too careful and too risk averse. You don't want to take on too much risk, but if you're too careful, then you don't get as much done as you could have.
My name is David Granzel. I'm the founder of NorCal Investment Club out of Northern California. Founded that 18 years ago in 2004. I'm a real estate investor. I flip houses, wholesale houses, and landlord.
Our question today is, what's your biggest mistake and what did you learn from it?
The biggest mistake was not dreaming big enough, setting goals high enough. I've achieved those goals, and I'm pretty sure if I would have doubled them, I would have achieved that too. So I learned I would have set goals higher. I also learned that I have no regrets for any of the houses, that any of the multi-apartment buildings I kept keeping rentals is the key.
My name is Dev Patel. I am a wholesaler here in Vacaville, Northern California. I wholesale here in California, but I have long-term buy and hold out of state in 4 different states.
And our question today is, what's the biggest mistake that you made and what did you learn from it?
My biggest mistake was in 2008. I did everything wrong that was possible. I had rentals here in California. I trusted a guy from my community who was a realtor, so I thought he's from my community, so I just gave 100% trust. I didn't know what I was signing off when the rates really adjusted. That's when I found out that I signed up a wrong loan. I had rentals invested with him, no lease agreement, no qualification of the renter. When the 2008 came, markets went down, my renters lost jobs, and I lost all the houses because I cannot evict them. There was no lease agreement. Before I even go to the eviction process, the bank's already foreclosed. I lost everything. Now I am educated because I attend these clubs where I learn everything.
My name's Carl Salazar. I'm a realtor for Diamond Quality Real Estate.
What's your biggest mistake and what did you learn from it?
Biggest mistake, I'd say not getting into the game earlier, right? I've always had a passion for real estate. It's always been a big tug on my heart. And, I've taken other people down this path, but I just never jumped in and did it, right? So happy I'm here now. And if I could rewind the clock, I guess I'd say doing it sooner.